There we go. Can you hear us now?
Says Yeti. Save. Hello. Good? Better?
There we go. Yeah, you had the mic muted. She had the mic muted. No sound again?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, no, there's a delay.
There's a delay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yay, you can hear us now.
Karen set it up tonight, and she had the mic muted.
So I grabbed it, and I must have hit the...
You got to be careful with that mic.
Oh, that should tell him to always set up the gear. Lesson be learned. Emojis, hello. Good. Yeah, good. I was like, why can't they hear us? I'm speaking into a microphone.
So this is going to be a quick one tonight.
Yes.
Karen has been feeling a little under the weather lately. She had a migraine today, and she was suffering. We'll explain why in a little bit.
Emojis.
A lot of emojis. Hello, everyone. Ivana, Kelly, what's up? Aerosmith Joe, Lisa Wagner. I saw Elisa in there. How you doing, Elisa? Robin, Tracy, Jessica Ortiz. What's up?
Wow.
Everyone, what? I can read the screen
that
sometimes.
Was good. I'm like trying to keep up with him. Awesome. Yeah.
Your sister's here. Hey, Lindsay.
Oh, yeah. Lindsay's here. Lindsay already knows. Awesome. Yeah. So
we're going to do a quick I can't talk tonight. We're going to do a quick Q&A tonight and answer some of you guys' questions. We don't have a real topic set out, but we do have some exciting news that we are going to be getting into shortly. And you finally got live. This is the perfect night to start, Gina Marie.
Yay. I know. Yay.
Usually we have a topic planned out and everything, but we go about an hour, but we're going to go probably till 8:30 tonight, maybe a little bit before then. Oh, Kelly had a migraine today. Yeah, that heat will kill you, right? I am a migraine
sufferer, and ever since I woke up this morning, it was like in my head.
Hey, Marcy Style.
It progressed, and it blossomed.
It went all through her body, yeah.
After 2 doses of migraine medicine, a nap.
Somebody guessed it. Carla Rose guessed it. That's the exciting news. We're adding to the flock.
Yes, we are adding a member to the flock. Carla Rose.
She's on point.
Reason for the migraine, but I do suffer from them anyways. So now I can't take my actual migraine medicine. Oh, I was so sad about that. I was like, no, I need it. So yeah.
The sandbox. So that's what's going on. Yeah, we just found out we were in Austin and Cincinnati, and we've been waiting on stuff, and it didn't come. So we took a test, and there it is. We are having a baby.
And Texas was kind of hard. I thought it was because I was like going from like Cincinnati to Texas. I was like, I just must be so tired that like my body's starting to get like tired, and I was getting like really nauseous, and I was just like, oh, like I'm traveling too much and going. And I thought that's what it was. Nope. No. So yeah, there's going to be baby. We don't know what. Don't know who yet.
We'll find out soon. We got plenty of time to figure out. Yeah, that baby won't be here until January. So
yes.
Can't believe he or she is going to graduate high school in 2037.
It's
crazy.
Figured that out. Like, oh my goodness.
2037.
Who figures that out? He's like, they're going to graduate high school. When? Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. So this past week, I've been adjusting. It's
maybe twins. She has twins that run in the family.
That was my mom's like fourth sentence to me. I'm like, Mom, you're gonna be a grandma, and then she's like, yada 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 yada. You know, twins run in our family, and I'm like, why would you even say that?
I know. I think we will be opening up a kids closet now that we're gonna have all these clothes that we're gonna have nothing to do with. Because she wants one and done. So we're going to have one kid and we're going to be good to go. And
Already. I'm like one and done.
Which is fine with me. One kid, you know, anything else can be a handful.
Are the cats brouhahaing?
I don't know.
That might be Hunter Cat in the background. The cats know. Hunter Cat's been like curling.
Well, happy birthday. Our baby's birthday is going to be January 2, Becky. So maybe they'll be born on the same day. Who knows?
knows? Yeah, at first my mom's like, maybe it'll be born to my birthday, like in March, but nope. So we're in January.
January 31st. That's her birthday. All right, we'll shoot for January 31st. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations,
yay!
Nancy.
Yay, same time almost. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, that is awesome. Ready for no sleep and all that. I already don't sleep a lot. Well, lately, this past week, I've been sleeping a lot, but I'm always like up to like 3 a.m. and waking up like a couple hours later. Kind of used to that.
We got a question in the midst of all this stuff. Good evening, guys. So, question: do the following to follower ratios matter?
So I used to be obsessed with that number. I used to not want to seem overeager. I used to not want to have too many followers versus the other number, so I would like only follow X amount and kind of keep them even. I've noticed right now that it doesn't really matter. You want to try to follow quality followers. And I know when you're mass following, that's hard to do. You're going to experience and notice that there's some closets that have like a really uneven balance. You're going to see like 238K that are following the closet, and they're following like 510. And you're like, how does that happen? So there's a lot of people that will unfollow and have like these uneven numbers. So the more people that you do follow, and when you notice that people have a high share number, if you start sharing their closet, then they're probably going to follow you back. But I don't really think it matters. Now my numbers are a little like lopsided, but yeah.
Yeah. So there's another question here. Will hubby help more with sourcing for women's closet? Well, I actually already source for women's clothes right now, so I'm fairly versed in it. I do the jeans okay. I'm learning other stuff as we go, but it's
he's gonna help.
I'm definitely gonna help. Yeah, we're gonna source for everything now.
Yeah. I was like, oh no.
She does have contacts, Kelly B.
Yeah, I have them in today because it was really sunny out today. So I don't have prescription sunglasses, and I keep saying I'm gonna get prescription sunglasses, and I don't. I don't know why I don't. I think I don't know. But it was really sunny out, and I had like a doctor's appointment, and we had a lot of like running around to do earlier, so I had to wear my sunglasses, and I had a migraine. So
that was tough. Yeah. So she put her contacts in today. Yeah. So we got another question. Do women find it important to have the original shoebox with women's shoes?
So when you put like new in box, I haven't really noticed a difference. I sold a pair of boots this weekend, tall boots from J. Crew, and I put in the description like going to be sent in a different box. Like I don't have the original box, and there was no problem with that. Some people really like to keep them in the box, but I mean, if they like the shoes, they like the shoes, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it would like up the value.
No, it's not going to change the value. No, yeah, like, definitely won't change the value. So we got more here coming in. Is there another way to see all of your likes on your items other than in your news feed? Sometimes they show in the dressing room, but I'm always afraid I will miss something by simply scrolling through news.
Like a like on a certain item, you can actually open up the actual item, scroll underneath the pictures of the item, and if it says like 12 in the heart and you have 12 likes on it, you can click on the likes and it will like populate a list of like every user that's liked it. If it's under, I think like 8 or 9 or like shorter names, it'll like have each individual name not in a list and you can see it without opening it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to open up the listing.
Phil Shea Smith says, when you sell shoes, how do you normally package them? What we do is we wrap them in tissue paper, throw them in a poly bag, and a plastic bag, like a bread bag or something like that, the shoes will fit in. And then we find a box that'll fit them and ship them out. If we have the box, we just ship them in the box.
But it's rare.
It's rare that we have the box. So yeah.
Yeah. Especially in like our line of work, unless we're doing like retail arbitrage and we actually get the box. They're just the shoes, so I will take a shorter piece of like white tissue paper, especially if they're like leather or a fabric that will like rub on one another. Because they do that in actual shoe boxes too. They put that like piece of stuff between it, because I don't want them rubbing against each other. But if there's something like a Converse sneaker where it doesn't matter if they're going to rub, I'm just going to put both of the sneakers kind of like flat and like make them in a little package and secure it that way.
So where did I got a question here? One question. I bought my first item 2 days ago on Posh. It says I can get free shipping. They still charge me. Any details?
That happened to me before. I wrote Poshmark an email. See, when somebody opens up a new closet and they're like trying to get that person a first sale, it's like, be the first person to buy from this person and get like $3.99 shipping or something like that. And I had purchased something, but they had charged me full shipping. And I took a screenshot, you know, of her entire, like, because every listing said that. It was like a banner. I'm not sure of your exact circumstance. Maybe like the buyer gave it to you. But I emailed support with both of them. It took a couple of days, but they refunded me like the difference. It wasn't like a crazy amount of difference. But yeah, it could just be a glitch, you know, just like any computer system. But just speak up about it, you know, just say, listen, this is what I was told and this is what happened. They can obviously see in the itemized, like in the sold listing, it'll say price, Poshmark fee, and then like the actual shipping fee.
So Marcy's got a tip for you. Bring saltine crackers in your purse when you source. That way, if the smells or anything gets you nauseous, that helps if you snack on one.
That's 100 cat. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I've been noticing that I've been attacking Cheez-Its. I said to him, I was like, I'm out of Cheez-Its. And he's like, what? I was like, get the biggest box of Cheez-Its you can find.
So how do you organize your closet? By color? Oh, I skipped one. I'm sorry. Do you keep some sort of spreadsheet? If so, what info do you put on it?
We have very basic spreadsheets.
Yeah.
So every month I just email Poshmark for my numbers instead of totaling them out. We have inventory spreadsheets saying like what we purchased the item for, when it sold, what it sold for, and like location of item. Even though the location of the item is in the listing, it's a backup, you know, just in case I didn't data entry into the listing or something like that. I don't want to like lose something. Like today I couldn't find Abercrombie & Fitch jeans because they haven't made it into inventory yet. And I was like freaking out. I was like, babe, I can't find these jeans. They sold on eBay.
But we found them.
He found them in like 2 seconds. Because like we only had like one bin that had to go into inventory. And I'm like, how did I overlook that?
She thought they were American Eagle jeans. She had a brain fart.
My head hurt.
Blame it on the pregnancy, right?
My head hurt bad. And I was like trying to like get packages out. But yeah, we have basic spreadsheets. But every month I email Poshmark and they email us our numbers, and that makes it easier for us. And then, you know, if I even see any kind of inconsistencies, that also helps me because for the state of Connecticut, I still have to put monthly payments in, not with the IRS, but with the state. And that's usually nothing because I rarely sell in my own state. But Poshmark just emails them to you.
So we got another question. How do you organize your closet? By color or tops, etc., so it stays that way? I've been Googling, but no idea. Yeah, she used to do that. I have never done that. What we do now is we just list, and whatever shows up on top is what stays there. And we just have we try to list certain things in different orders so that way it doesn't get like clustered with a whole bunch of shirts in one spot and a whole bunch of jeans in another. We'll list jeans and shirts and shoes and go back and forth, but we don't keep it in any specific order. It's just too much of a pain in the butt, especially when you get high numbers of listings and one false share and you're done. So but it's not the biggest thing whether you organize your closet or not. It's not gonna
use the filters.
Yeah, they're gonna use filters or they're gonna look through your whole closet or whatever. So it's like it's not going to hurt you to organize or to not organize. It's not going to make a difference one way or the other. The only thing I do is I don't put clashing colors next to each other. Like I'm kind of like, if I'm like scrolling and I'm sharing up and I notice like red next to pink, I'll like separate it with like something that doesn't clash because that's just like, it makes me think it looks ugly sitting next to each other. Like you wouldn't see that on a rack or on a mannequin or something like that. You know, I kind of put little groups of coordinating-ish colors next to each other and that's about it. But here's a tip. Now Posh ambassadors, instead of just seeing like the your picture when they recommend you in people's feeds, not the wheel in the feed, they show the first 3 listings
and your main photo. So be very aware of what your first 3 listings are. If you have a bunch of banners up there, you might want to put like the cream of the crop up front. Like I put like my Coach, like this beautiful Coach purse up there. Like really nice pictures as your first 3 pictures. My first picture is my welcome to my closet, but my other 2 pictures are supposed to, like, I want people to like scroll through their feed and go, I want to investigate that, you know? So they just kind of upgraded it to have that little group of pictures show to people. Be aware of your top 3.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Tip.
Where do you guys find most of your shoes from? We find them at thrift stores and yard sales. That's it. We don't go anywhere outside the norm. Sometimes we'll buy a pair of shoes at Marshall's or
retail
or Nordstrom's off the rack or whatever. But most of the times it's thrift stores and yard sales. Our thrift stores take really good care of their shoes. We haven't found too many trash shoes. He says he or she says one of the thrift store his or her Goodwills and thrift stores are always trashed. So they take pretty good care. They vet their shoes. We get good quality shoes out here.
Occasionally I'll find one. And one of the ones that we really frequent on the actual tag, when they circle as is,
you know,
they
problem,
notice that there's a flaw, but it's an okay flaw. So whenever I see that circle, I'm like, really, like, where is
you got to take closer attention to that.
Yeah.
So Kelly B says, thank you so much, Karen. I've been following you, and your examples of descriptions have helped me so much.
Yay. Good. Excellent. Awesome.
I give a 15%. This is from Gina Marie. I give a 15% discount on bundles of 2 or more. When I get a notification that a buyer has done a bundle, do you give another discount with an offer, or do you just leave the bundle alone? Depends on how big the bundle is. For me, if it's a big bundle, I'm going to give an additional discount below what the 15% is to try and push it. If it's like 2 things, I'm going to let that bundle discount go for a little bit. If they don't respond within 24 hours, I might send out another offer at that point to try and push the sale through. But I won't do it for just 2 items right away. But if it's like a bundle of 5 or more things and it's over $100 or $200, then I'm going to put an additional discount in there to try and move that sale along and process that sale.
Entice them.
Yeah.
Or also if they're stale items, something that I'm like, okay, I've relisted that thing. It's slow moving and I really want to get rid of it, but not lose everything on it. Like I will add, because we do 10%. So I'll add another 10% to be like 20% if it's a stale item as well, even if it is just
you. So that's what we do.
Yeah.
What's your favorite size poly bag, Karen?
10 by 9.
10 by 9.
12 by 9.
12 by 9. She doesn't know. We use bread bags most of the time. Are you talking about she's talking about poly bags for the mailing, actually, though.
Yeah, no, I know.
Something around there. Something between 10 by 9 and 12 by 9.
It's not the 6 by something. It's not the small.
Shauna just ordered a 10 by 13, as it seems most people were using that size, but I can't seem to fit anything in that size. So
with
you gotta fold tight.
You gotta fold.
Tight.
Training.
Yeah, our new employee is great. She's been phenomenal so far.
I explained to her, I was like, the smaller the better.
Right.
Like, obviously, there's bulky clothing. Like Jay had this pair of like shorts that went out to these cargo shorts and men's shorts, and they were like bulky as all heck. Had to go into a box, But a t-shirt, I can fold really flat, but it can also fold small and a little bit higher. So it can go into those bags and kind of fold and be a little bit more protected.
You got to become a folding ninja.
Yeah. So I've been training her to fold
Vicky says, I'm hoping the baby comes out with pink feathers and purple hair. So happy for you both.
I wouldn't be surprised if it did.
Kristen Frank Fitzgerald's here. Hey, Kristen, what's up? She thinks we're having a girl. We'll see what happens. I hope it's a boy because I want to teach him how to play baseball and
don't guys
do all that shit stuff.
I think that happens.
But we'll see. I'd be happy with a girl too. Either way, I'm just going to be happy if the baby comes out healthy and with 5 fingers, 10 fingers,
girl,
and 10 toes.
I have to worry about her dating. I was like, what year is it? Graduating high school year. Like, gotta worry about her dating.
So, do they actually get a ticket when they buy? Do they get a ticket for Posh Fest eventually in the mail, or how's that work?
I believe it's an e-ticket. Last year, it might be an Eventbrite. Last year, I believe it was an Eventbrite ticket, but when you got emailed a receipt, you're on the list. Like they check you in, you say your name, you say your closet name, it's all alphabetical. You can't just sneak in the Poshmark.
Yeah, so you'll be able to get in whether you have a ticket or not. So don't worry too much about that.
I had them printed. Like I had my phone with it like loaded up just because I didn't know, but they never asked to see it. So
I'll be leaving town for a full week's vacation. I have been told the vacation hold might hurt my sales. Do you guys have any input? Yeah, you're gonna notice a difference in sales. It's gonna drop off. The less activity you have for a whole week is going to affect that. Don't worry about it. You'll be able to get it back when you come off vacation. You can still share if you're going on vacation and you're on vacation hold. You can still share and do activity while you're on vacation if you choose to. I know it's vacation and nobody wants to work on vacation, but you can still do activity in your closet. You just can't make a sale. So share if you can, follow if you can, and that way it'll help you when you get back off vacation mode to avoid that kind of a little bit of a slump for a week.
When I was in Cincinnati, I was actually very active as much as possible without ignoring daddy and grandma and sister, and stuff like that. As I was active, I was doing PM parties. When I was in Texas, even though I had time, I was not feeling good, and now I know why. And even just like looking at my like iPad and trying to share, I was like getting dizzy. And I was like, whoa, I'm just going to go lay down. So when I came back from Texas, I was getting like a sale a day. And
it slowed down a little bit for us when we got back. No, it's starting to pick back up again now, though. And we had no activity. So it's expected. So don't worry about it. It's going to pick back up. And you can't do anything about vacation. You got to go on vacation. So yeah, you can share.
You can, yes.
How important is it to put the original price in the description? It's not that important, but it helps.
People like to see
the difference, but it's not going to hurt you. It's not going to prevent you from getting a sale. Some of my listings have it, some don't. Some things, if it's under 50 or 60 bucks, I'm really not going to try and put an original price there because it's not that big of a price difference between what I'm selling it for and what it's actually for sale for. So I just leave it alone. But if it's over $60, I'll definitely look up the price and put that price in there and get that going. So it's just a matter of preference too. It's not going to hurt you though. You're still going to make sales one way or the other. So,
but it's when you look into your stats and it says so-and-so offers 68% discount off original price. That it'll tell you like a percentage your entire closet averages off of original price. It only takes into consideration when you put an actual price and then your price. It does not calculate the listings that you put 0 as a price into that like percentage. Some people like to know that percentage.
Maria Marabella says, I just figured out how to read comments and join in with questions. Success. Yay. I love you guys, and Poshing for Profits is so helpful. We're so glad you're enjoying the course, Maria. Thank you so much for your support and for picking that up. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch with us one way or another.
I've been trying to keep up with the Facebook group. If I missed anything, tag me. I've been really struggling, but trying at the same time.
Do you notice a difference between having the automatic bundle discount on or off? Real quick, because we're running out of time.
No, I haven't. I turned it off when I'm running a sale, and I haven't ran an actual my own closet sale in a while.
I'm trying to get to all these questions, guys, before we run out of a little bit of time tonight because we are only here for a half hour. So I'm new to Poshmark. What sharing means, it just basically means when you share your items to your followers or to a party, you just click on that item and you hit the share button, and then you're going to share it to your followers or your party. If there's a party that's relevant to what items you're listing, then you can share it to that party.
Or even going on at that point.
And when you share it to a party, it also goes to your followers. So it's basically just a way to promote your listings. It's really pretty simple. Girls play baseball too,
That's right. See? Uh-huh.
There are more requirements, Vicky, to becoming a Posh ambassador. If you open up your Posh stats, it's underneath your
It's right at the top.
It's right at the top of your My Poshmark. You hit that little, that little icon. You're going to go to your Posh stats and scroll down. It's going to tell you exactly what you need to do to become a Posh ambassador. There's about 6 or 7 criteria there that you need to meet to become a Posh ambassador, and
break it down into like
how far you are along, and it gives you percentages so you can keep track of it and kind of move along with it. So
if you're like slacking in community shares, you can say, okay, that's my next goal this week. I'm gonna bust out and max that bar out, and I'm gonna do community shares. So I know sometimes when people are trying to be Posh ambassadors, they attack each one individually. and like, you know, really like go for it. Other people let it happen naturally.
Ben, we meet. We're here Mondays and Fridays live from at 8 o'clock, unless something comes up, and there's going to be a lot of somethings down the road, so don't hold us to that. But we'll always try to get at least 2 live shows a week. If we can't do a Monday, we'll do another time, and we'll just pop it in there. So make sure you subscribe and click that bell notification. That way you'll know exactly when we go live. You'll get those notifications to your email and to your phone. If you're new here, definitely subscribe. And if you haven't gotten on our email list, click the first link in the description. We're sending out a free 6-part Poshmark workshop to everybody that gets on that email list. You can't get those videos on YouTube. They are only for the email list. So if you haven't gotten a chance to look at those yet, definitely click the first link in the description and jump on our email list, and we will send those videos out to you one at a time for 6 days. They are great resources for Poshmark. But yes, 8 o'clock on Mondays and Fridays. That's when we're here.
Mama Chickies, we just made a video that we're going to be posting this week about like what a Posh ambassador is, and there's like all these rumors going on about it. It's a very short video, so we'll post it this week, and all your questions about what the benefits are will be answered. That's my sister in the chat. She said she was happy to help us. Thank you very much, Lindsay. Lindsay actually fed our cats, fed Hunter and Bigglesworth while we were in Cincinnati and in Texas. And she also shipped all my Posh packages. So I didn't have to go on vacation mode. Jay went on vacation mode because men's clothes.
Yeah.
You know, but she did a very good job. She was very reliable. And thank you, Lindsay. Or should I say soon to be Auntie. Auntie Lindsay.
Peaches Tribe, we never got your address, so we couldn't send it out to you. Send us your address. I was wondering what happened. I looked through the emails trying to find your address, and we didn't have your address to send you the box out. So send us your address in our email, and we will get you that mystery box out as soon as we get your address. We got to ship it somewhere.
Yes.
And I apologize if I missed the email. I tried. I searched the email list. I found one where you won the book, but I could not find your post office box or whatever, wherever you want it shipped. So just send it to us again. We'll definitely honor the mystery box that you won, of course. Just send us an address, and we'll get that box shipped out to you. I'm being a little quiet here. I'm reading the comments.
Okay. Naturally purple? Of course not.
What do you think of the Snapchat news? We don't use Snapchat, so I'm not sure what news you're talking about, to be honest with you. You know? Okay, you know? Okay.
I had Snapchat, never really used it so much, but now that Poshmark has partnered with it, Jay doesn't know about it because Jay is still trying to
still trying to figure out Facebook.
He always hated social media. You know, and I'm like, you have to if you're going to sell on the internet. And he's come a long way. I mean, look, he's talking to you guys, right? But yeah, I'm going to start investigating it more because, hey, it's another way for us to sell. So why wouldn't I get back into it, right? I want to sell. Of course.
When is your free course? What free course are you talking about, Maria? The Poshmark workshop that comes out. It's going to come out as soon as you join the email list. We have it set up to send one a day to every new email list that jumps on that list, and you'll get those videos one at a time in succession for 6 days. So if you're not on the email list, you'll get those videos one at a time.
Oh, I used to get these comments saying it's day 4. I can't wait for day 5. Like the cutest things. Like, oh, thank you.
And Peaches, we just did some mega sourcing, so you actually might be in luck. You're gonna get probably one of the best mystery boxes ever. So it's better off that you waited until now, because we got some great stuff that we can throw into a box. So you're gonna be super psyched to see this mystery box.
Tomorrow we're going to New York.
Yeah.
To Posh
Party Live,
Posh Party Live, and they asked me to be the closet consultant, and I'm going to do that, and I do that for Posh and Profits, and it's going to be interesting doing it live. But Jay's coming; he's going to get all dressed up. I think he's like, should I wear a blazer? I'm like, it's like hot out.
As far as dressed up goes, now I used to wear a suit and tie to work, but now it's as far dressed up as I get is a t-shirt, jeans, and a blazer. So, and my cons.
So that should be fun.
So guys, if you want a chance and you're not on if you're already on our email list, you already have a chance. If you're not on our email list and you want to be as lucky as Peaches Tribe and win a mystery box, jump on that email list. In another 2 weeks or so, we're having a Connecticut thrifting meetup. We're going to be going sourcing with a whole bunch of people. We're going to find a bunch of stuff, and we are going to send out a mystery box to one person on our email list. So if you guys are not on the email list yet, jump on that email list, and you will have a chance to win a mystery box handpicked by us and shipped to your door. Profit. Pure profit. You can sell this stuff for pure profit. There's no cost to you guys. You don't pay for shipping or anything.
And they're fun for
covered
us.
all by us. They're very fun for us. So definitely get on that email list and try and win that box. We will be picking a winner real soon for that.
I wish I could go to NYC, my hometown. Yeah.
Well, congratulations for graduating.
Yeah.
Is it your graduation or is it one of your kids' graduations? The real salty blonde? We'll wait. We'll wait. Auntie in the house here.
There's a delay.
There's always a delay,
I know, and I expect this automatic response.
Susan, Karen tried Mercari for a little bit. She doesn't like it. We're actually getting into Depop, and we're gonna look into Tradesy, but we're working primarily Poshmark, eBay, Amazon, and
locally.
Oh, speaking of eBay, local. I am actually getting into drop shipping very soon, and next week on Monday. We have Paul Lipsky, the drop shipping master, coming on our channel to talk to you guys about drop shipping. We're going to introduce drop shipping to you guys, and we're going to have a great interview with Paul. He's going to explain everything there is to know about drop shipping so you guys can learn about it. It's a great way to start a business on eBay with very little to almost zero capital. So you can get started for nothing. What it basically is you sell something on eBay, you go and order it from Amazon, you charge a little bit of a premium price for it, and have Amazon or Walmart or Home Depot ship it directly to your customer. So you never hold product. There's no product in your house. There's no crazy stuff to keep track of.
I think it's going to be really interesting because I know a lot of people think they know what drop shipping was. I thought I knew what drop shipping was, and I was close. I wasn't that far off, but I was surprised, and like really knowledge is power. It's actually, whether or not you do it or not, it's really good not to just go, that's not me.
It's super easy to get into this. I mean, he has this whole business automated. It's incredible. Like he used to, and when he was not automated with this business, he was working maybe 4 or 5 hours a night just drop shipping and making a great profit. So this is a great secondary stream of income for you guys. If you're looking for another stream of income, which you definitely should be, you want to have multiple streams of income to make the most money possible. The drop shipping is like perfect. It's a perfect side hustle for everybody who's still selling Poshmark and doing all this stuff right now. So tune in on Monday at 8 o'clock, and we will have Paul Lipsky on the channel to discuss everything there is to need to know about drop shipping.
Paul lives in the boroughs and
in Brooklyn,
Manhattan. Yeah. So we were talking about how they call them tag sales in Connecticut. He's like, no, we hear that in New York too. It kind of like overflows. He's like, but we have stoop sales because they don't have yards. And the other day we were driving and Jay's phone went off. He goes, ha, 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 check it out. And it was like he took a picture of somebody's stoop, and they had all these clothes like hung up and like outflowing. He was like, it's a stoop sale.
So if you don't know Paul, you're going to love him. He's a great guy. We had the pleasure of hanging out with him. And
yep, that will be
returns with drop shipping. That's going to be one of our questions. In fact, if there's a question that you guys want to ask Paul, drop them in the comments of this video, and I will start going through these comments, and I'll write the questions down because I'm going to be once it's published. Yeah, not right now because it's hard to see these comments. Once it's published, leave them in the comment section, and I will write down all those questions, and I will get to as many of those questions as possible on Monday when we talk to Paul. So every one of your questions will be answered if you leave them in the comment section, as well as we're going to have live comments on Monday as well. So we'll answer all your questions live too. And I'm pretty good at getting to them most of the time. So we'll try and get to everyone's question on that night. But yeah, so just leave your questions in the comments and we will do that with you. Never heard about stoop sales. Interesting. Look forward to Monday with. So let me ask you guys a question. How many people know about Paul? How many people know Paul already? Drop a 1 in the comments if you know Paul. Yeah, I can see that.
Okay.
Drop shipping it's a little scary at first, but if you open up a secondary email store, A secondary eBay store, you don't have to worry about anything. It's just like it's all automated.
Yeah,
so there's a lot of
Kristen
people that know Paul.
met Paul.
Kristen met Paul, of course, yeah. So a lot of people, you guys all, yeah, it's
good.
great. So we're gonna have him on the channel, and
He's so friendly too.
he's really
He's
super
so
friendly,
nice.
yeah. So
He's
we
so
will,
nice.
so we will get that going. But until then, guys, it is getting a little bit past our
And the
end
cats
time,
are
and the cats are roughhousing, yeah.
They are
So we are gonna
roughhousing.
sign off for the night. We got to go eat some dinner and get that going. So we will see you guys on Friday. We'll come up with a good topic on Friday and do a full hour show.
Yes.
and go crazy on Friday.
No migraine.
But until then, guys, thanks for tuning in tonight.
Bye, guys.
You guys have a great night, and we'll see you all on Friday.